Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate
Versus! Yeah!
Here on KwingsLetsPlays. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more Smash Bros. Arrives. And special shoutouts to all our members, including our Ultimates. If you guys want to hop aboard the membership train, all you have to do is click right here, select the tier that'll work best for you. And Amber was switching her character colors like crazy. So today is Bowser Jr. versus Pyra. So yeah.
Yeah!
How this is going to go down, the first player to win 2 matches is today's winner. And this was a fan request.
Awesome.
I know.
Yeah, we have a lot of requests, so let us know who you guys want to see battle Pyra and Mythra next.
We're also changing up how we do things a little bit now. We have like kind of a auto level first stage, and then of course whatever the main DLC character is. So it makes things a little bit more interesting. That way we're not repeating the same stages over and over and over and over again. And just in Mario-related news, guys, we will be looking at Super Mario World. So our Super Mario 3D Land series is coming to a close, but
it'll be 2-player this time.
It will be 2-player, and I'm really bad at Super Mario Land or World, so I'm pretty sure
I've played Super Mario World.
Amber's gonna smoke me, I think.
I don't know how good I was at Super Mario World, but I have played it.
And we're gonna be on even playing field because I'm not very good at Super Mario World.
That's the one where you can ride Yoshi, right?
Yep, that was the first appearance of Yoshi. That's
Isn't that one of the best Mario games ever made, or no?
Super Mario Bros. 3 is the best Mario ever made.
Alright then.
No argument from me.
Really better than Mario World?
Best 3D Mario game is Mario Galaxy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, Super Mario World isn't 3D though, it's side-scrolling.
It's a Super Nintendo game.
Right. Yeah, but it is like, has a very cool art style. Like, very cool.
And I don't know what we're doing with 3DS games right now, guys, because we have to find a way to stop our 3DS from bleeding, because it's getting really distracting. It really does, because it feels weird.
Or if you're the Josh Whedon version of it,
yeah.
the 3DS would ask you if you bleed.
And then you have to say in Henry Cavill's British accent, if you go and you watch the Whedon, like the 2017 Justice League movie, when Henry picks up Batman and says, "Tell me, do you bleed?" He's like speaking in his British accent. Yeah. The world needs you. It doesn't need you. I'm just like, wow.
You, sir.
It's like Henry Cavill forgot how to talk as American Superman at that point.
Yeah, I keep forgetting he's doing a different accent. Like, how do people do an American accent? It's so weird.
If he doesn't end up being Superman again, he's probably going to end up being another very popular fictional character, James Bond.
Wow.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill's going to be James Bond?
He tried out for James Bond.
Oh my god.
He lost to Daniel Craig.
How?
It's almost like the same story as
How did he lose to Daniel Craig?
Remember Pierce Brosnan tried out and they really wanted him, but because of contractual obligations they couldn't use Pierce Brosnan, so they went with Timothy Dalton.
Yeah.
So the difference with Henry Cavill and Daniel Craig is Daniel Craig was the right age and Henry Cavill was really young. So Henry Cavill didn't get the part as James Bond because they were looking for an older Bond. So now that Henry Cavill is a little bit older and Daniel Craig is done when his next Bond movie eventually comes out, either this year or next year, we could be looking at Henry Cavill becoming Bond himself.
So it's gonna be a James Bond like Pierce Brosnan because basically both of those guys are pretty good looking and James Bond, whereas
ridiculously good looking.
I mean, honestly, like the other guys are pretty good looking, but I mean, Pierce Brosnan is like not as good looking as you, honey. But I'm just saying.
No, that's okay. Pierce Brosnan's on a whole nother level to me. That's
I don't agree. I think
he is one fine man specimen. So I always thought like Pierce Brosnan was one of my heroes because he was in a really cool show when I was a kid called Remington Steele. Yeah. And then when I saw he became Bond, we've only seen
Pierce Brosnan also has been
some of it though.
His wifey, like, because of her health problems or whatever, she gained weight.
He's been taking care of his wife for a long time.
Everyone's like, you should be with somebody else who looks better compared to you, and he's like, why? He's like, this is my wife. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's like his wife, he gained weight and he's still like always by her side. It's like, yeah.
Relationship goals.
It's not like how a person looks is, you know. I think he said something like she was with me like at my darkest time or whatever. Like there's no way I would ever leave my wife.
Oh no!
So I thought that was so sweet.
That's
yeah,
super
he
sweet.
does have relationship goals with his wife.
Yep. So that's the rumor is Henry Cavill is probably going to become Bond whenever they're able to make the next Bond movie.
Wow, I don't know if the internet or the world can handle.
I mean, technically,
Henry Cavill as Bond.
if they wanted to, I mean, they could do Superman and Bond. Like he could play both.
He could do both.
I think he should play both.
Super Bond.
Super Bond, yeah.
Honestly, he should because I thought the guy who played oh my gosh, why do I always forget his name? Iron Man. He was like Sherlock Holmes and Iron Man.
No, he was stuck in the MCU for 10 years.
Oh, and then he got to finally go back and do.
Once he died as Iron Man, then he was able to go back and do other movies. So there's a new Sherlock Holmes movie that's coming out in 2022.
So we've been waiting a long time for Sherlock Holmes then.
When he was just starting out in the MCU, like after Iron Man 2 is when he was no longer allowed to be in other movies.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was either Iron Man 2 or 3 where they were like, nope, people are only going to see your face in our movies. Like, you can only do Disney movies.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, so I mean, now he's back doing like Warner Brothers stuff. It's possible that he's going to show up in the DC Cinematic Universe as Doctor Strange. Or not Doctor Strange, sorry, Dr. Fate.
Oh, I would be down with that. Dr. Fate is awesome. I think he would do a great job of Dr. Fate.
Not Doctor Strange, sorry about that. I always get the two doctors confused.
But I always thought of Dr. Fate as kind of like an otherworldly kind of looking person. Whereas maybe he could pull it off though.
Dr. Fate has had like lots of different appearances, but they would be going with the most popular version of Dr. Fate.
I like Doctor Strange and Dr. Fate though, but of course they're in two different universes like you forget.
I like the helmet. The helmet's really cool.
Yeah, they do not have enough, like, I don't think I've ever seen a live action version of Dr. Fate before.
Nope. In fact, one of our first appearances with Dr. Fate in a video game was Injustice 2, so...
Yes, and then I was like, they need to bring Dr. Fate into the, like, show, or have his own show, or something like that. Well, I just remember Dr. Fate in the Justice League, like, whenever the Justice League had a really, really, really difficult problem, they were like, there's nowhere else to go. There's only one person we can talk to.
Why did I grab the ledge? And
then they would go talk to Dr. Fate, and he was like, so, you're this impossible problem. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, because, I mean, I think that Robert Downey Jr. is too old to play Constantine. Like, because, I mean, they should just get the British actor who's been playing Constantine for 10 years, like on the CW, to be Constantine in the films.
It's funny because, I mean, I don't know, who knows, they might... I was saying, I mean, I don't know, they could do that, yeah. I mean, I remember saying that they should just get the actor who played Flash to play Flash in the cinematic universe, but no, I'm not saying that anymore. Flash, after seeing the Snyder Cut... After seeing what he's capable of. I would never switch him. Like, he has to be the Flash. If they replace the actor who's playing the Flash now I can't remember his name. Oh, darn it. Ezra.
Isn't it sad that we had to wait, like, 4 years for, like, an actual Justice League movie?
I feel like Zack Snyder probably thought, was like, why does the company I work for hate me? So mean.
Yeah, well, we already know what Zack did some pretty damaging things to DC, which was not what the original agreement was. Like, Zack had his own vision and DC had their vision of what they expected. Yeah, and Zack didn't do it. But
actually, like, some of the stuff that... Like, I didn't actually see some of the stuff that was controversial that he was originally going to do. Like, well, I mean, the Joker, I can't really talk about stuff, but basically, I didn't see in the Snyder Cut and some of the stuff that was really controversial that
they cut it out. There was supposed to be a scene where they were talking about Dick Grayson being dead. Yeah, there was a scene with Alfred and Batman standing in front of the messed up armor from Batman vs. Superman.
So maybe Zack actually got wise and, like,
No, apparently when the Blu-ray comes out in May, there's going to be deleted scenes.
So it will be in there. He did film it.
He did film it. Not the death of Robin, just them talking about it.
Just like them talking about it with like a grave or something.
Like, his grave. Wonder Woman like has... There was some Wonder Bat moments that were cut too that are probably going to appear. Like, because when you release a Blu-ray and stuff like that, you have to have additional stuff that people want to see. Like, usually there's always an extended edition that you can add more scenes to it. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that makes me upset, but whatever. I really liked, like, everything that... I really liked, and I'm not gonna... I told myself, I won't give any spoilers, but I felt like this version of Barry Allen so much less stuck up and full of himself than the CW Barry Allen.
I mean, they have to do that on the CW though because it's a dramatic show, you know.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like how he's more relatable and kind. I want Barry Allen to be kind.
You want Barry to be kind? Nice Barry Allen.
He loves his mom and he tries to help the world.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. Oh, Bowser Jr.'s petting his little clown car.
All right, so the first match goes to Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr. Yeah, I won. Okay. All right.
Yeah, there's the voice. Very nice, Amber. All right, people, it's time for the second match of Bowser Jr. versus Pyra. Ooh, Animal Crossing stage. And yes, we're recording this on Saturday, so that means singing puppy.
Whoa, you're pretty cool, Pyra, but you're going down. Just wait till my dad sees how well I'm doing in this match.
Wow, you're like commentating as I'm beating you, because I'm playing as Bowser Jr.
I know.
That's weird. That's an interesting take there. Is he waiting to play or is he playing? He's playing. I can't hear what he's playing exactly, but...
I don't know.
It's okay. I still haven't gotten all the Animal Crossing songs in New Leaf.
The giraffe.
I haven't felt like playing... I don't know. Animal Crossing, for me, it felt like... It was great when everybody was, like, locked down and stuff like that. And it was super popular, but now it's just gone back to being niched again, you know?
But we are a gaming channel, so we are part of that niche. I mean, we can become part of it.
Yeah, I just don't have that same... I don't know.
Luke, I've been doing this channel for as long as you, and like, well, maybe a little less, maybe a couple years less, but you realize that I never felt the way about games like you did. It was just a job for me all the time. Yeah. So for me, like, I always like, yeah, I mean, I'm getting to like some of the games, but a lot of times it's just like, okay, this is my job, I'm covering this game, so... Like, for me, like, even if I don't really understand Animal Crossing or why everyone likes it, the fact that people like it, that's enough for me to just make a video and be like, oh, you guys like seeing this, so we're gonna do more.
Well, I don't mind making a video once in a while for it. The Hello Kitty stuff is, I think it's out now.
I wonder how much it costs.
I think it's $20 for, like, the Hello Kitty set. And you get, like...
that's too much money.
Well, I mean, even...
It's almost the price of a game.
Yeah, Fortnite characters are about $20, too.
It's insane. Like yeah. And it's like...
And also, but you get like 2 or 3 characters for $20 sometimes, depending on what the character is.
I mean, I hope they have, honestly, not to be weird, but for Hello Kitty characters, they have girl and guy characters in Sanrio, so I hope they have girl and guy.
Nope, it's only the girl characters.
Like, I hope they have the frog, the guy frog.
Nope.
Well, I feel like how they're eliminating half their audience by just making it the girl characters.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of dumb.
Now, I don't know if you can buy them. I don't think you can buy the Hello Kitty characters, like, digitally. I think you literally have to go to a store to buy it. So I'll see if... when I looked on Amazon last, they were sold out. But maybe I can order the pack and have it delivered from GameStop.
Like, I don't want to actually do what we did last time for the Fortnite, where we had to sit there almost for an hour.
Oh my gosh, yeah, to go... So, yeah, according to info I have... Like, because, you know, Batman related, the Slade and Robin Fortnite skins, which will be coming out later this year, they will be in stores. Like, it's going to be a store pack thing again, just like Joker. But what I'm going to do as soon as they announce it, I'm going to pre-order it on Amazon. Yeah. So they can actually be delivered to our house.
I mean, we can go out there again, but it's so frustrating. It's like, I just... Darn it.
Ah! I laugh. Whee, look at me. I'm so cute. Ow.
Yeah, you were cute. It's hard to...
I have my moments.
It's hard to try to beat you up because you're adorbs.
I'm adorbs. Look at me.
Bowser Jr. is adorbs.
Let's see. So, tomorrow, guys, is the finale of our Marvel series, again, until T'Challa comes out. And then, this week is Monster Hunter, finally.
I was surprised how many people said they were going to actually get the Marvel's Avengers game because Clint is in it. It's like...
It's nice to see Hawkeye have so many fans, though.
I honestly didn't see that many comments about Kate. Like, so it's kind of weird that they promoted Clint, or Kate more than Clint, even though, according to our comments section and what I've seen online, people clearly are more interested in Clint than Kate, so...
Is it just me, or was his story DLC a little bit more interesting than Kate's, too? Like, it involved time travel and...
I agree.
All kinds of stuff. Kate's, I don't know.
They made it very good, actually. I liked how he had Old Man Clint, and his dog was in it, and...
Lucky! Yeah.
Everything about his story was interesting. The only thing that was frustrating was just a lot of, like, kind of like, jumping around and... Like, I felt like there was some times where there wasn't a lot to do, like, you know, like, just doing a lot of, like, desert stuff, jumping around.
Ooh,
I honestly want that game to be so much more successful than it is. It's just like, every time I play that game, I'm like, this game could be so good. Like, you have no idea. If they just tweaked a few things, this game could be amazing.
Nah.
Like, I honestly think it could have the potential to be way more popular than Gotham Knights, but...
Gotham Knights, such a sore spot right now.
Well, I mean, more people are Marvel fans than DC, I honestly feel like.
Blasphemy.
It's true, though, because of the MCU and stuff.
Well, the MCU did make Marvel more mainstream than it ever was, but... you know. Yeah. DC was in the same boat as Marvel, like, back in the 70s and 80s, though. Like, they weren't really... Both, do you know that DC and Marvel had, like, the same foothold in the 80s? Because the both of them had, like, cartoon shows in the 80s, but they really weren't popular?
I'm so used to, for the last 10 years, everyone being a Marvel fan, I can't even imagine that, because I forgot what that was like.
And then in the 90s, everybody was DC fans, because you had Batman, Superman, and then in the early 2000s, Justice League.
Well, I mean, the fact that, I mean, I'm talking to people about, you know, the Snyder Cut and being like, it is so good, it's unbelievable. And people are just like, yeah, I mean, it can't be much better than the other one, like, I'm sure. And it's just like, dude, are you not listening to what I'm saying?
It's completely different, because Amber didn't really like the Justice League movie all that
I didn't like it, and also, I said I didn't want to watch the Snyder Cut. I was like, there's no reason to. People even asked me, are you excited about it? I said, not really. I just want to keep doing my job. There's no way I can watch 4 hours of a dark movie. And it's not dark. It's a really awesome movie. I do not think the movie's dark.
Well, it is rated R, but yeah.
It's rated R, but I don't feel like the movie is dark. Honestly, really? I can't even find
even the Amazon scene?
What Amazon scene?
Steppenwolf hacking up Amazons? That was pretty
just
intense.
Supposed to be like the dramatic like beginning or something.
No, that wasn't really the beginning of the movie. That was like at least an hour and a half into the movie. Boom. Oh, you're in trouble now.
We already saw that in Wonder Woman and stuff, or
kind of.
We saw that in other movies.
Kind of. You saw like.
Bowser Jr. won again.
Bowser Jr. has won for the second time.
Oh man, I choked on myself.
Whoa.
I've won. Nice try, Pyra.
Okay.
Wow, that was a great game.
Again, Amber is voicing a character she's not playing as. Very adorable. So anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today.
I could try to be Pyra. No problem.
Okay. That is going to do it for today's episode of Super Smash Bros. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned later today for more Avengers. And also, we have some cool Mario stuff happening at 6 o'clock, as well as the return of Legend of Zelda tonight, doing some more stuff in that game, and just having a grand old time. So, in the comment section below, tell us who you want to see battle next time. We'll do our best to make it happen, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
See ya!